and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from the Steel City. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Once again, it's Walker. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Right side to down. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game, and it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he could think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays, but at the same time, I've got to do a better job eliminating the negative.
It is 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He's up to the 20. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pittsburgh. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up an opportunity. It's first and goal.
Ready.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
Ready.
Bigsby will score. Touchdown. Steelers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
To the left side and taken in by down. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Third down, they need 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one up in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
All right, Mike, so since these guys were young playing Pop Warner football, everyone's done the tip drill. And it's for this exact reason. That ball gets deflected. Find the ball. Get into the area and react in time to make a play on it. That's exactly what this defender did. He showed the reaction time he needed and the hands to bring in the interception.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19 tight. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw out of the gun. This throw left is complete with Judy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
With a pylon, he's in. Bigsby, touchdown Steelers. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. As you can see, once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
This one taken at the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. He'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
We are through 1. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one into the hands of Downs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Darnold to throw. Open man is Mooney. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Seahawks first down. A gain of 16 yards.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he surges folks for a gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had an end. He does. 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 12-yard line.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak, and he will have the Seahawks 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. Here's Walker, and he will score! Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 14-7. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Now return coming from the 7. Their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll run the draw with Bigsby. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Set. Nice. Ready.
They'll run the toss with Bigsby. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Sixty Maverick. Ready? Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Right side. It's London. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A 55-yard attempt.
Passes kick is good. And the Steelers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Well, Seahawks offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts. First and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Second and 7.
Now Darnold completing this one to Downs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Darnold. A throw left side, caught by Andrews. Go. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw is Darnold. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Third and 3.
Darnold to throw again. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is out of bounds. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Darnold to the air once more. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. Here's Darnold again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one, so nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Hey, here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. A It's second.
Once again, it's Bixby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, you're able to get you down for a loss.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
at the 46-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler 1st down. From the gun, here's Bigsby. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at
Here we
the
go.
31-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby running left. Face to run. Inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Second pirate. Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Seahawks. Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Miller now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and Tank Bigsby getting ready to take over. We'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
19 tight. Next. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved, and keeps the offense on the field.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Cowboy. Ready.
On 2nd down, Bigsby. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Now Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Out of the gun. They're going to run, and it's Bigsby. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Now this time they'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Pittsburgh. Passes hit is good. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Seahawks 17.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. All alone is the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback. The Steelers offense and Tank Bigsby getting ready to take over. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. That one taken in by London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Grab 50,
Brings
grab
up
50.
2nd and
Grab
4.
the Ranger, grab the
At the
Ranger.
26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Miller. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. First and 10.
Here's Bigsby. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down.
I should probably sign a head, boy,
1st
because
and
I
10
got
at
out of
the
hands, boy.
43-yard line.
Now that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse
19. Come 19. 18. Pioneer.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move up over 4,000 yards passing for the season. Even in today's age of offense, still a meaningful number for quarterbacks and not an easy plateau to reach. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
The 16-yard line.
Now it's Bigsby. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
19
Second down, they need 7. Now, faking the give. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to keep those hands up there, and now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Great London. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The point by Bass is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17. Tyler Bass set to kick.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Darnold to throw. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a 1st down.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
The 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Back to throw. That is caught. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're up.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Steelers tack on one more to their lead.
Steelers 38, Seahawks 17. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down. A gain of 12.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Darnold now to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Darnold. Escaping to his left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
He's going to air this one out for Jones. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
19, Dragon, 60.
He's got his receiver. It's Jones. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18, 5 in. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You're not. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third downs and 10.
60 Eagles, 60. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side. And
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got us. It is third and long. Now Darnold. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Seven Pirates, ready? 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Darnold. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Second and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This